Hello guys, we are back with Food for Thought, Random Topics. I am Erica and this is Virgil. He's eating again. We have decided to do something a little different. We have a couple of topics that people have given us, and I put them in this little bin, and I'm just gonna pull a topic and we're just gonna chit chat about it. And if you, at the end, if you want to add your topic to our bin, just DM me, message me, and I will add your topic, and hopefully it'll get picked. You ready to pick a topic?
Pick one.
Okay. This topic is, this is from Katrina. Katrina in Huntsville, and her question is, how did you both meet? So it was,
So, let me tell people what I was doing. You tell people what you were doing, and then I'll tell people how we met.
okay.
Because my memory of it is probably better than yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure it is.
Okay. So I was home from my first year of college in 1990, and I went back to work at TJ Maxx. I had worked there throughout high school, so I went back and I started working at TJ Maxx, and that's where I met Virgil.
So, clearly, I was in college also. I was working at TJ Maxx as an undercover store detective. So I spent most of my 6 to 8 hours on a platform looking at a two-way mirror, looking through a two-way mirror. I could see out, but people couldn't see in. So one day, I'm on the platform, I'm looking through the mirror, and I see this chick come in the door, a Atlanta chick, 1990. She had black rinse hair.
Rinse was in.
She
Rinse
had
was in back then.
a bob cut, black rinse hair, really, really big gold earrings. She had on a turquoise dress. And I could, yeah, you had on a turquoise dress. Believe me.
Oh, okay.
So she walks in and she walks down the aisle to go into the break room to clock in. And I said, oh, who is that chick with the turquoise dress? And then as she got closer and closer, I got from the head to the neck down to the waist. And I said, oh, she had fat booty. P-H-A-T, fat. But when I got a full view of her, I saw those turquoise shoes, and I said, "Oh!" And they were like, yeah, the turquoise shoes were like wide in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they were wide in the middle, and I said, "Ooh!" But then I went back up to that fat booty, and I said, "All right, I'm gonna have to go talk to her," and that is how we met.
Okay. I don't remember that story like that. I remember you coming up to the customer service desk all the time.
That was after the turquoise dress.
But see, I don't remember that. So you
I'm
remember
just telling
that
you.
part.
I'm telling.
That was the
that's
first
what
time you saw me.
Yeah.
Okay. So we met.
But had you not had the turquoise dress on, I probably would have just said, "Oh, she's got a fat old booty." But you was what's it called? What's it called? Monochrome, where everything matches. Everything matches.
That's Atlanta. Everything matches.
Everything
from your
matches.
belt to your shoes to everything.
Yeah.
So I remember us meeting when you used to come up to the customer service desk, because I used to do where you do the returns and you check out. He would come up there, Virgil would come up there and ask for money. Yes, you always ask for money. You would say, hey, y'all got a quarter, y'all got 50 cents. And I'm like, who is this guy always asking for money? And they was like, oh, that's Virgil. He walk around and try to catch shoplifters. I'm like,
I was
oh,
good at
okay.
it too. I was
Okay.
very good at it.
I was like, okay, he always asking for money. And then you called me on the phone from up in your, what you say, your tower. And you said, hey, no, because I had asked you, why don't you give us some money? And then you was like, I ain't giving y'all no money. And you went up in your tower and you called and you said, hey, I'll give you some money, but I won't give them any money.
Oh, I can guarantee you.
Yes,
I didn't
you
say
did
that.
say-
None of bullshit like that.
Yes, you did.
I ain't giving
And I
nobody
said-
no money.
I said,
You
no.
can stop. You can stop the camera now because you
That's
you
what
going
you.
off track. No,
That's what you said. That's Val.
shit. She ain't no damn trustworthy person.
I told her. She said, "Oh, that's Virgil," and that's how we met at TJ Maxx, and we started dating.
Illegally, I might add.
Yes,
you
because-
weren't. We weren't supposed to be. I was kind of part of management, and I couldn't be
No, you wasn't.
messing around with the commoners
No,
at the
you
time.
was. No, you was not. So that's how we met. We started dating, and he was, and then you wanted to take me out, and I told you had to meet my mom
We'll
first,
start there.
and that was it. And then we just started dating.
Yeah, I went over your house, and your mama had cooked some.
Chicken? No, she cooked some fish.
She cooked something with
It was
cabbage.
fish.
It was something with cabbage.
No, it was catfish. Because you
Okay.
had on your sandals.
Anyway,
So that's
Anyway,
how we met.
her mom is the reason we married because she could really cook, and your hygiene, of course.
Okay.
You have really good hygiene.
So that's how we met. So you want to pull another question? Because
Okay.
that was a short one.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to pull another question. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh. This question is from Melinda from Atlanta.
My sister.
My sister-in-law. Training and discipline for children. How would you enforce?
Whoop their ass.
We didn't whoop
Oh,
them.
I
That's
tried
why
to
they-
beat. I tried
No,
to beat.
he
it.
did not.
I,
No.
Sure, I tried. Nobody messed up now.
We should have. No, we did not whoop them. We didn't.
Yes.
No,
We did.
we did whoop them.
We spanked them, and we deprived them of.
No,
nothing.
seriously. No, seriously. Our kids were really, really good. We had really, really good kids. Miles when he was born, he was a good kid. He slept, he ate, he pooped. He slept, he ate, he pooped. He did
Cole
it.
was a good kid too.
Cole was a good
He
kid.
was a really good kid.
He cried from when
he-
he was till he was 2.
He
And
breastfed until he was like 7, 8.
yeah, and then Jewel, she was just mellow. If you know her, she's mellow now. So we didn't really have to do a lot of spanking. We were really blessed.
But her question is
How did-
training and discipline.
We didn't really have to.
I think we were somewhat strict on them.
They couldn't watch TV.
Well, we were strict on them. They had times that they could do stuff and times that they couldn't. And the training part, I don't know if we had to train. Miles was the first, and he did everything early. He talked early, he walked early, and then Cole came along, and I'm gonna say that he kind of followed Miles and learned stuff. And then Jewel took a little work because we really didn't know how to do. A boy is easy to potty train and all that other stuff. Jewel, she was a little more. She took a little more work.
Well, and I also think too, starting off, we had a schedule. We did not. So they were trained on a schedule. They were
Stop right there. Stop right there.
That's what
You know why our kids, we did what we did with our kids. Our neighbor in Oklahoma,
Oh yeah.
Mark and Robin, they had a little son. His name's Blake, and Blake was like 4 or 5 when we
Oh
moved
yeah.
in.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And their discipline was like the best. Blake, sit down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And he would sit down and he wouldn't move until his mom allowed him to move again.
Yep.
Blake, no, Blake. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I was like, man, how did they do that? Now, we weren't able to do that with our kid because they're just badass kids.
No, I started doing that.
But it didn't work.
No. But she had Blake on the schedule.
But we implemented the things that Robin was doing with Blake. We implemented that with our kids, and the schedule, going to bed at a certain time, waking up, doing the same thing every day, doing the same thing every night.
Yep.
We hope that instills some type of discipline in them. It did not work.
No. I think now they feel that they were deprived, because we have Cole saying that he can't stay up past 10 o'clock because we're always in the bed so early. That's not true. He just have nothing to do. But I think it's starting off as on a schedule. We never really had any problems with our kids. We were blessed in that area. So, yeah.
I think starting out was the way that they discipline their kid. We saw that, and I think we implemented a lot of the stuff that they did with Blake. But we were also.
You remember in Oklahoma though? People started looking at how we raised our kids, and we would tell them, what was our neighbor in Thornbrook? Her husband was a doctor, Suzanne.
Yeah.
And she was like, man, when I have kids, I'm gonna raise them like y'all. I mean, on a schedule. She said, we're not going outside at a certain time. We're coming in, we're getting showers. And we was like, we got that from our neighbor in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And it worked. So I believe in a schedule. I still believe in a schedule.
The training part, it takes a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff that I would do differently.
Like
if I had, please God, don't have me have to do it again. But if I had to do it over again, I think I would introduce more artsy stuff to them at a younger age. I definitely would not allow Miles to start playing video games at 5.
Well, I think the video games came in because you were traveling so much, and I'm like, shoot, it was helping him with his ABCs, watching Barney, playing video games.
He didn't need that.
His coordination.
He already had that.
They say coordination doing that helped the kids.
No, he already had that.
What kind of artsy stuff?
I don't know. Some different music other than shaky booty music. I'd introduce him to maybe some jazz or something. Just had it playing. And then some music. I'd probably required them to do some kind of instrument at 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we got great kids.
Yeah. So that was it. How we met. What did we do to discipline our kids? So my thing would just be a schedule. Your thing would be introduce them to arts if you're starting out.
1990 to now, how many years is that? A lot. 30? 31? Is that right? Is that math right?
31.
It will be in the summer. We met in the summer.
Summer of 1990.
Jesus Christ.
And you have not left my side. Because I got it like that.
Yeah. If these kids went in here, I'd really tell you what's going on.
All right, guys. We signing off until next time.
Hey, today is smoked wings from Moe's Original Barbecue. Really, really good. Smoked wings are excellent. This is just a little Uncle Nearest, 1884. This is a small batch, 93 proof. He also has 110 proof. I think it's 110. It's a little strong. This one here is pretty good. So I'm gonna finish my wings and have me one or two more Uncle Nearest. And you guys have a good one.
All right. Deuces.
Deuces.